Start. Lesson 3.4 Translucent Material. Here we can see sentences covered by four sheets. Two sheets are transparent, one is translucent, and one is opaque. Join each word to the correct picture. So we can see here number one, one of can you. This is you can see it's completely black, very dark. So what do you think? This sheet from here the sunlight can pass? No, from here sunlight cannot pass. You can say this is vacuum or opaque. Match this sheet with this one because this is opaque sheet. Very dark. Okay, because we cannot see any word behind this sheet. Here we can see, but it's little bit blurred. You can see it. Can you read this? You can see it little bit, but it's blurred. So obviously it is translucent. And can you read this? Yeah, we can read. We can read easily. It's not blurred, but little bit it's blocking some part of the light. But we can read it. So it is coming in transparent. And the fourth one also, it's clear, completely clear. So it's also transparent. So this one completely blocks the light. A vacuum. It's blur. We cannot read very well. This translucent. And other two we can read very well. So are transparent. Let's move to the next page. Practice. These children were asked, why does the emergency sign have translucent glass with a bright lamp behind it? Obviously, if you can see ambulance or different emergency places, it's you can see it is translucent. The sign have translucent. So why does the emergency sign have translucent glass with the bright lamp behind it? What is the reason? Here is you can see different students, they are giving the different answer. Zara, what she's saying? She's saying it keeps the sign cool. Okay, Marcus, what he's saying? He said because the glass might not break. Because the glass might not break. So that's why on the back there is a behind there is a bright lamp. Okay, after this, Sophia, she's saying because the letters stick to it. That's why. And what about Arun? Arun said no, it makes the sign bright. It makes the sign bright. So behind emergency there is a bright lamps. So why there is the lamp behind it? So it makes the sign bright, but the bright lamp is keep out of our eyes. Yeah, we don't see that bright lamp because this is inside and behind these word. So obviously, Arun he's correct. So it make the sign bright. You can see the word brightly. Okay. If there is no behind this, there is no bright lamp. The word not clear, but there's on the back bright lamp. So the light coming from these word outside, so we can easily see. So it make the sign bright, but the bright lamp is keep out of our eyes, so we don't see that brightness. We don't see if we see the bulb, if we see the lamp, so we can feel hurt in our eyes. So we are not seeing. So it is actually it's hidden behind this board. So it's also not hurting our eyes because we are just seeing this word and also reflecting from here the light. So that's why he's correct. Otherwise, the other one not correct. So you write about Arun. Arun, which child is right? Right, Arun is right. Arun is right because translation class. Translucent glass reduces glare. Now, so you write this here. So write this here on the line. Arun, he's right. Why? Because of translucent glass reducing glare. So we can see the word. What is glare? The shyness of the bright lamp. So it's a stop. This translucent glass. So reducing them and they reduce the glare, that reduce the shyness for the lamp. So we can see the board easily. Boys, let us move to the next. I'm repeating this page again. These children were asked, why does the emergency sign, emergency this word, have translucent glass? They are using translucent glass with a bright lamp behind it. So this one translucent glass, behind it there is a bright lamp. So they answered the student like this. Zara, she said, keep the sign cool. Sophia, she said, it's because the latter stick to it. Marcus, he said, because the glass might not break. And Arun, he said, it makes the sign bright, but the bright lamp is keep out of our eyes. So Arun, he is right. This is the actual reason. Arun is right. Okay, let's move to the next. Translucent material scatter light so that we can't see things clearly through them. So the dentist has a translucent window. It lets some light in, but we cannot see clearly through the glass. We cannot see clearly through the glass. Yeah, obviously. Why? Why has the dentist put translucent glass in his or her window? What is the reason? Actually, the dentist and her patient do not want people to see inside. So if you are standing outside, you cannot see from the door inside. Okay, what is happening? So the patient, mostly patient, he doesn't like so anyone can see in this condition. So you can write it here. Dentist and The dentist and her patient uh, don't want people to see inside. Number B, the light on the ceiling is covered with a translucent shade. The light on the ceiling on the first place is covered with a translucent shade. Why do people like to have this translucent shade on bright light bulb? Yeah, this one you can see the upper cover. This one. Why? There is upper side. This is translucent. So why do people like to have this translucent shade on bright light bulb? Okay, if there is no shade, it's difficult in the room or anywhere where you put this bulb. You cannot even see up. It is shining. So this one we can say stop the shininess. So we can write people don't like to see the bright light bulb. Some people, part C, or page number 45 from your workbook, grade 3. Some people put translucent glass in their front glass. Why do they do this? Some people put translucent glass in their front door. Why do they do this? Obviously, it is if your front door, the main door, and there are glasses like window, so the people put some translucent sheet, so no one can see inside the house. So people don't want other people to look into the house. So some people put translucent glass in their front door. Actually, people don't want other people to look into the house.